subscribe. This is a video about the things that I've been talking about on my channel. Like I advised, I really do see a lot of, back and forth between men and women, especially when it comes to dating, and this drizzle and sprinkle crap. Like, don't come to me with that drizzle mess when I didn't come to you with that sprinkle. Like, I don't believe in that crap. I haven't been dating or anything like that. It's just funny to me. It's really not a funny matter. I heard about that sprinkle stuff before it was sprinkle when I was in a relationship, and I just thought that was so outlandish. But to see that it has made form and has been created, it just blows my mind. So I'd be pointing out red flags for people to know what to look out for and advise you guys about how mentally unstable a lot of this behavior is. The ego, the narc, the gaslighting, the manipulation. Like, watch out for all these things, whether you're a man or a woman. But like, I really feel like men have been doing this for a very long time. And ladies, we really need to do better with not sitting up here just overlooking these things. It's very apparent. It's very obvious. Stop looking over it. It really does it just to yourself. And we have to hold people accountable to not treat you any kind of way. So let's get to this beautiful, beautiful young lady. It's Priscilla. No, I'm mispronouncing her name. It's Bow. And I'm using a different software to do this reaction. So please bear with me. I hope it's not going to be lagging. But we're going to see what it do. What it do, baby. Okay. Now let's just get to it. It is laggy, but I fixed it in editing where it does not disturb the reaction. Enjoy.
People stir pot, create drama, and so on and so forth, because I know a lot of people said that in the other video, okay? But I'm here because of what this guy said as a response to this Dr. Umar video, okay? And I think that a lot of men should listen to what he has to say. Because I know that most of the time when women talk, men don't listen. Men listen to other men, okay? So listen to what this guy has to say. And please don't call him a simp. He's speaking truth. He's speaking fact, in my opinion. And I'm not saying Dr. Umar is creating problems, stirring the pot and dividing people. Let's be clear. Because I know some people will come in the comment section and say something like that. Abba. So I'm going to play some of the responses about this and Dr. Umar in general. I'm going to come back and talk a little bit more. So before I do that, don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Let's get into the video.
If the black girls called you ugly, I can only imagine what the white girls called you.
Umar is definitely a bad messenger. Like, he gives good messages, but like, he's like the person you would want to hear it from. But let's continue.
I'm always happy when I see other black men hold black men accountable for their blatant double standards and hypocrisy when it comes to dealing with black women. I think a lot of men, a lot of people in general are just sick of these loud black men that come online to down black women when it doesn't happen, when it doesn't even call for it. Date who you want to date. Sure, I've dated women from different cultures, Latino women, white women, mixed women, black women. I've dated all. But you're never going to see me put one woman above the other. Trust me. Women are women, bro. Women are women. Forget. Women are women. And one more thing. Black men are the loudest when it comes to how they talk down on their women. It's always black men. So I think a lot of black men are so sick and tired of this hypocrisy. And that's why we call you out. A black woman does something, oh my gosh, she's loud and aggressive. A white woman or a Latino woman or a non-black woman does the same thing. And it's presented as a black man in a positive light. Oh my gosh, she's just spicy, she's passionate. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. When a Latino woman loses her cool, it's seen as sexy, it's seen as feisty. When a black woman loses her cool, she's seen as angry and masculine and oh my god. From other black men. And it's almost like a lot of these black men.
Yes. Like, why do we have to keep going through this? I don't care what anybody says. Black men are the only race that talk so crappy about their own people's women. Period. And it's so uncalled for. If you had a bad experience with one black woman, it has nothing to do with other black women. Nothing. We're all women. And we all are capable of doing the same type of thing. And you can say that about other men. We're not going to project and try to do the Uno reverse. We are only talking about black men. Just like he said, I am so exhausted and tired of this ignorance, this double standards, this back and forth. I can say same things about other women. I can say same things about Men, it doesn't matter. Fix your mental, fix yourself. But we're going to address black men first. We have skipped and moved around in circles forever. Oh, what about a black woman this? What about black woman that? What about you first? Let's stay focused on what you need to do. And that's all you need to be worried about. Do your part. Well, what about sprinkle what? Stop worrying about other women that believe that sprinkle stuff. Focus on the ones who don't. Oh, I heard even women over here saying, "Oh, I heard you'll pick me." No, I just know I've been picked, and I never had to deal with that shit. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my perspective about. Priscilla just said this is her opinion because she believes it's true. I believe in the same thing. This, like, it has shown over and over and over again. There's receipts for it. Stop the bashing. If you had a bad experience, then you can do better with finding someone else that fits your values and perspective. It's that simple. Find somebody who's more equally yoked with your morals, with your perspective, with what you're looking for. But you don't want to do that hard work, huh? You want to be lazy. You want somebody who's easy and then have your cake and eat it too. That's the type of behavior that you constantly keep portraying. This is dead and old and tired. Grow up. Get your mental right.
You're trying to tap dance to impress the non-black women to qualify for that. Don't you see how low that looks for you? Don't you see how freaking, insane that looks for you? It looks weird, in my opinion. And I'm so happy when I see other black men spot and call out this blatant hypocrisy, because I'm sick of it. And I think I'm not the only guy that's sick of it. You guys are loud. You are the loudest group of men that talks down on their women. Black women are not feminine. Black women are masculine. Other groups of men, I'm sure they have the same talks, but they don't come online to make it so popular, to the point that it trends, to the point that it gets on BBC News. UK Beast. UK Beast is a term created by black boys and black men to down black women. And you've given an avenue for the discriminatory people, the racist people, to use that as a way to mock black women, your mothers, your sisters, your friends. And it got so viral, it got on BBC News, and Nella Rose was used as a symbol of the UK Beast. And now some of you came out, no, UK Beast was just meant for women in general. No, you meant that thing for black women. And because of how you guys were using it and how the other discriminatory people were using it, it went viral. Show me another group of men that have done that to their women. Show me, I'll wait. None. Black men come online talking about, oh my goodness, black women are not feminine. Yet we are the least powerful in the world, but the most vocal. So I don't understand where this audacity is coming from. Your countries are fucking.
Oh my gosh, exactly. Oh my gosh, where are more men like this? Like, I see it too. Why the rest of y'all don't? Why the rest of y'all don't? Clap for this man right here. Yes. I know those other men out here that's tired of it. It's just crazy how the negativity and the chaos and it just keeps translating, keeps moving. And the people that don't think or believe that just get overshadowed and just with all the chaos. And it's like, this is ridiculous. I don't okay this behavior. I don't okay what this person is saying. It's like a black woman can do one thing wrong and that she is tarnished for life. She can have 3 children, was in a good marriage and everything until things went left. And now she's considered a thought because she has 3 children. Everything was like they wanted the planned baby and everything. They got married, all this stuff. Then they divorced, and the things went wrong. Like, it's constantly like a black woman can't do anything right. Like, we're wrong no matter what. As soon as you speak to anyone or just talk about something, it doesn't matter what it is. They already have their own full comprehension of who you are, and they don't know damn about who the heck you are. And I'm trying to not say cuss words. It just blows my mind. I don't care what race you decide to be with. All it is about just mutual respect, and do we all have the same views and values and morals for us to be able to build upon that and grow stronger and fall in love the way you're supposed to. But people have completely lost that like it don't exist, and it's really just getting out of hand and ridiculous because this is never how things have supposed to evolve into. It's out of hand.
Dysfunctional. We don't own properties. We don't own power as a collective, yet we are the most vocal, expecting the world to give us shit. What have we done? Have we created the environment for the women to feel feminine? The black woman's experience is not the same as the other woman's experience. That is the truth. Look at the dating apps. Look at the things the black woman has to deal with. The literal features of a black woman has been demonized since the beginning of time. She has had to be on guard. The black woman has had to be on guard since, I don't even know for how long, but for a very long time. The features of a black woman has been criticized and demonized for as far back as I can remember. Is it the nose? Is it the lips? Is it the ass? Is it the waist? Is it the skin tone? Is it the hair? Every single thing. Yes. Of course you're gonna be on guard. Of course you're gonna be on your masculine when you have to be on defensive all the time. Let's keep it a buck, guys. Show me other groups of women where they have to make a law for their hair. The same things the black woman's features has been criticized for is the same thing other groups of women are now copying now. Women are doing BBLs to get the same features of an African woman. The lips, the nose, the hair, the braids. Like, you understand? Okay, take it down to the family. A lot of black men out here, you don't have any dick discipline. You're creating chaos in your relationship, expecting the woman to be feminine. How many of you can control your dicks? How many of you can actually stick? I'm talking to the men that come online to talk about this. I'm not talking about black men in general. I'm speaking about the black men specifically that come online on Red Pill podcast talking about black women this, black women that. How many of you guys actually have a safe space for your woman? How many of you men actually have dick discipline where you don't have to sleep with everything that moves? How many of you actually own your companies? How many of you actually own your resources? How many of you actually have a financial plan? How many of you have a trust fund? How many of you have a space, emotional availability? How many of you have that? Yet you expect a woman to be at your beck and call anytime, coming online talking about, oh, they're not feminine. I am so happy that other black men are calling you out because it's getting tiring and I'm sick of it.
I am tired of it too. I don't think anybody's ready for the real facts. They're not ready.
I want you to do everything that he just spoke of, but are you that for the woman? What I want you to do, I want you to do that, but what are you doing? Just providing $1? That's why a lot of women don't want to deal with any other man because they can just do it themselves. Like if I have to do everything under the sun and all you're doing is bringing a couple of dollars or whatever the case may be, then what's the point? What's the point? I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm rearing the children, I'm serving you, doing what you asked for me to do in a relationship. What are you doing?
And when a woman asks you to do anything, you come up short or don't do it at all. So what's the point?
No, I didn't have that in my relationship. It was going the way it was supposed to, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. So I stopped. I'm like, what are we doing here? It just blows my mind that men will vocalize what they want, and they won't listen to what a woman wants, and just act like it's unimportant. And the men that actually listen and hear their women about what they want and what they need in a relationship are the ones that's in a healthy relationship. It's not about just whatever the woman says you go by. Like, it's crazy because one of the things that I want in my next relationship is that for me to allow me to love you. That I never thought I had to ask for that. But that's something that I want to do. I want to cater to you, but I have my needs too. That's what the give and take is about. That's what the, these things have reasons and meanings to them, but people have put them completely left to what they're not supposed to be. A happy wife, happy life, that may be true, but it wasn't to just completely not worry about what your needs are and be a people pleaser. You're just as important in the relationship as the other person. Do y'all really know what a loving, caring relationship is?
Whatever you want about Dr. Umar, but he is one of the few men who are taking accountability and making other men look at themselves in the mirror. Did you guys see what he said with Lil Yachty on that interview about BBLs and the fact that the way that black men and media have portrayed black women and sexualized them to the fact that we are risking our lives to attain a certain physique? And he didn't put the blame on Yachty per se or hip hop 100%, but he said it plays a part in it. I've also heard him say that black single mothers, because a lot of society wants to say, y'all are the problem, y'all are the problem, y'all are the problem. He's like, why are they single? Where are the men? Why aren't the men doing their duty in the black household, which is forcing the black women to be in their masculine and forcing the black women to do it all? And then y'all want to blame the person that's actually there trying to raise the kids instead of blaming the person that left to raise the kids. Like, make it make sense. Like, he's one of the few black men in general, who's holding other men accountable. So y'all could say whatever you want to say about Dr. Umar. I'm a fan. I am a FAN, because men are only going to listen and learn from other men. We could be saying the same exact thing, but they will listen to Umar before they listen to another Uman.
Yeah. Like, as I was saying before, I'm not here to divide people and separate people and create a problem. I'm not here because of that. I don't take pride in coming here every single day and then dividing people. We all know black women date and marry black men the most. Yet, black women are the most disrespected by black men. Okay?
I mean, to cut you off, but that is absolutely true. She's summing up her video. I'm summing up mine. That's absolutely correct. Just like she said, single mother has her children. She's taking care of them. She's doing the best that she can. And she is criticized, talked down to, and just completely disrespected in every form of fashion when she is making herself available, making herself able to take care of her children the best way she knows how. And the man is just doing nothing but being a man. And because y'all put such a small stature on the man, then he has lived up to exactly that. Less than. I'm not raising my child to act and be like that. Because my brothers wasn't raised to be like that either. Just because you didn't come from a 2-parent household does not mean that you should not arise to the occasion and be better. There is no excuse for you not to be a better, grown, mature adult. It is only your fault that you have pressed yourself back to not go further. Just because you don't know something doesn't mean you can't learn. And that is what it is at the end of the day. I did not watch this video before fully. I just saw a little snippets of it, and I decided to react to it. The young man on here that said about a woman being criticized about the way she looks and how she has to be in her masculine energy. Man, that's so true. I didn't really have a full perspective of that till he said that, because I know the reason why I decided to be. I'm already am athletic. I kind of was a tomboy growing up, and I still am. But the reason why I decided to get more muscular, to get more stronger, this wasn't because of the thing that happened in my household, but it was because I didn't want a man to be able to take advantage of me without me being able to fight. I remember some guys were picking on me and trying to, sexualize me a little bit too much. And I was like, okay, I got you. I got stronger because of that. Like, you're not just going to push me over without me being able to push back. And they stopped messing with me because I wasn't weak. Me being pushed and them seeing me not budge made them realize I wasn't the one to mess with. And still ain't. But I'm just saying, like, what he said right there was so true. I didn't really think about that, reflected on that until he said it. But every time you turn around, a black woman is always being talked down to, criticized. And I usually ignore all of that because it's just not realistic. It's not who a lot of us are. And black men usually do marry black women. And it's just society bullcrap. But our youth and our people that are in their 20s may not really believe that. And we are turning this into something it shouldn't be. So just like she said, I'm not trying to make a divide. I'm trying to make you guys aware of how toxic this is and how where we're moving towards is not what we should be. All this talk on social media, all this negativity about, especially our race, and like we really need to nip certain things in the bud. It's out of hand. Get out of hand. And you guys, I always promote mental health. The ego, the emotions within men have really been lacking. I really hope that you guys help your mental, self-reflect, do your due justice. So many people have pointed out certain things and certain behaviors that you need to self-reflect and fix, but it's up to you to make that change. And as I always say on my outro, remember, you guys, you are beautifully, wonderfully made. Only you can make that change. I see you guys on the next one.